So we have a lot to unpack today and I didn't even know if I was going to make this video today or not, but here I am making the video on the leaks that we apparently received this week on the Chainsawman events that are going to take place on Jump Festa this December 18th and 19th, and is apparently confirmed by various reliable unofficial sources. So let's look at the leaks and actually talk about it, and let's see what we actually can expect of the Jump Festa, which is going to take place next month for Chainsawman. Let's get into it. So the first thing which everyone probably expected to happen was the Chainsawman key visual reveal. This is something I talked about in my last video, which was the anime update video, where I specifically mentioned that yeah, we are gonna get the key visual for Chainsawman. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we are gonna get the key visual. Even if this is a leak, regardless, we are bound to get the Chainsawman key visual on Jump Festa, because if you think about it, the last key visual which we got for Chainsawman anime was literally a year ago, which was on December 13th when the manga ended. That is exactly when we got our first and last Chainsawman key visual. So when the Jump Festa happens, which is going to happen in December 18th, that's going to be 1 year since we actually got the first key visual. I feel like it's the best time to release a new key visual. Now, keeping in mind that the first key visual which we got was obviously just the draft sketch for Chainsawman form that was drawn by MAPPA, roughly. And I feel like this year around we are going to get something different for the key visual. We're probably going to get Denji, Power, Makima and Aki in the key visual. We might also get Kobini, Katana Devil and all that. But I feel like we are only going to get the main characters. So for key visual, I feel like regardless, even if it's a leak or not, I feel like it is definitely going to happen. And I can see that happening on Jump Festa's live stage, and yeah, that's something I believe in. The next leak which we are going to talk about here is the voice cast leak, and this is one of the biggest leaks because I have been waiting for the voice cast of Chainsawman for all my life, and obviously it's just a leak, so don't expect it to be 100% true at the end of the day, but I feel like some of the voice cast chosen in this is probably going to be true. So let's look into what we actually received. So I'll show you a picture of what the actual leak was. This is a rough draft from MAPPA, which was actually done in the fall of 2020, where MAPPA chose their first choice for voice actors for Chainsawman. And I feel like most of them were pretty much nailed to perfection. Anyways, let's actually get into the voice cast and let's actually see who our main characters are going to be voiced by. So obviously, I'll give you the entire screenshot of the actual leak. You might not recognize the voice actors by name, so let me introduce them by their anime characters which they are known for. So Denji is going to be voiced by Bakugo and Nishinoya, or Karma and Kun. Now, if you remember, 8 months ago, I literally made a video on my predictions for Chainsawman voice actors, and this is the exact same voice actor as I chose in that video. And I feel like the entire community for Chainsawman actually agrees on the fact that Bakugo's voice actor should voice act Denji. But yeah, there is a part of me that always feels like, Bakugo's voice actor is very annoying when it comes to him screaming. But at the same time, we should not forget the fact that Bakugo's voice actor, which is Nobuhiko Okamoto, if I'm pronouncing that correct, he's really skilled at what he does. He knows how to voice act every character he does. So I feel like we're pretty much in safe hands when it comes to Denji's voice. I don't really have anything to say there. Moving on to Aki Hayakawa. Now Aki's voice is the same as Griffin from Berserk, or you can say Rohan Kishibe from JoJo, and if you know Demon Slayer, it's the same as Gyu. And I feel like I've seen the voice actor's work firsthand. I've actually seen how he voices his characters, and let me tell you, I feel like they couldn't have chosen someone better for Aki. And Aki's voice actor is going to be the same as Geto from Jujutsu Kaisen, so that's a plus. It's gonna be very good. I feel like Aki's voice is gonna be nailed down to perfection, just like Denji. Now for Power, I am not yet sure if this is gonna be true or not, because Power's voice is the same as Nagataro from that one anime which I'm pretty sure you might have heard or seen at least. And I don't know how to feel about this, but if MAPPA actually chose this for Power, then Power might be in good hands. Then I don't need to worry about that, but at the end of the day, this might not be true, so I don't really know. But let's move on. Next is Makima. And yeah, in the same prediction which I made for Denji, I also predicted Makima's voice actor. That's gonna be Rias Gremory or Frida Reese from Attack on Titan. And I feel like it couldn't have gotten better than this. Makima's voice is literal bliss here. Alright, moving on now. This casting right here for Pochira got me all surprised, because apparently we are gonna get Pikachu's voice actor voice acting Pochira. And when I actually thought about it, I was like, oh shit, why did I never think of this? Because Pikachu's voice actor is literally perfect for Pochira. Pikachu's voice actor also voice acts as Chopper in One Piece and Konohamaru in Naruto. And I feel like they literally nailed each and every single character up until now in Chainsawman's voice acting cast. Except for Power, because I'm not really sure for Power, but other than that, they literally nailed everyone down to perfection, and I couldn't be more happy. Now, if even half of these voice acting cast is true, that will just make my entire day. I feel like I couldn't have asked for anything better than that. Next, moving on to Himeno. Now, Himeno is going to be voiced by Reese from Tokyo Ghoul, if you have seen Tokyo Ghoul. And I feel like, yeah, that could work. I've seen Tokyo Ghoul myself, and I've seen the voice acting for Reese. I feel like I can see that happening. Moving on to Kobini. Now, the same case with Power. Kobini has a voice actor not that well known. Kobini's voice actor has also voiced Rudius from Mushoku Tensei. And I feel like, look, MAPPA has already chosen one of the best voice acting casts for Makima, Aki, Denji, and Pochira. So I'm gonna leave it to them. I feel like we are in safe hands when it comes to voice acting, and I feel like, yeah, because the thing with Kobini is that her character is basically there for gag and for fun. And as a character that's there for fun and funny jokes, I feel like her character in the anime is going to be heavily impacted by her voice. Her voice will have a huge role to play in the anime, so I feel like they should have been very cautious when it comes to this. But at the end of the day, I feel like they already know this, and they might have chosen this voice actor just for that. And anyways, moving on, at the last we have the Katana Devil's voice. The man himself, Katana Devil, the antagonist for Chainsaw Man's first great arc, we are gonna have is same as Principal Yaga from Jujutsu Kaisen. Well, that's fine. I mean, I don't really care for his voice acting, but at the end of the day, that's fine. I can see him going with Principal Yaga there. The same voice, that's great, that's fine with me. But at the end of the day, this is just a leaked voice cast, and this is just the first draft from MAPPA apparently. So some of these voice actors might change, and if anyone, I feel like Power or Kobini's voice actors might change, because Aki and Denji, also Makima, I feel like they're nailed down to perfection. They don't need to be changed right now. So yeah, that's one good sign. And Pochira too, definitely. Pikachu as Pochira, I need fan arts for that right now. I couldn't have been more happier for that. Also, apparently to some leaks, we are gonna get the release date of Chainsaw Man on Jump Festa. Now, if you remember, I made a video entirely based on when we are gonna get the Chainsaw Man anime, and I said somewhere around 2023, and the best case would be late 2022 if they decide to make just, part 1 of the entire series and then split it apart, like first part in 2022 and the second in 2023. And apparently I think that is exactly what they're gonna do. So we are gonna get the Chainsaw Man's first part at the end of 2022 according to the leaks. Now I can see that happening, and that's exactly like I predicted. So well, win-win situation I guess. But anyways, I feel like that is up to debate, because as I said, this is just a leak. We cannot take this for confirmation, so take it with a grain of salt. I can see it happening, but we never know. That's great, but let's move on to the next leak which we had, because apparently we might get the second trailer for Chainsaw Man anime in the Jump Festa, which is gonna be on 18th December, with the key visual and voice acting cast also released it. Now the thing with the second trailer is that the second trailer will look not a lot, but it'll look different compared to the first trailer. Now the first trailer was, oh my god, it was perfect. It was one of the best animated PVs of all time, if I would say so myself. But now you cannot maintain that same consistent quality for the entire 24-minute duration for an anime episode like that for 24 episodes. You cannot do that. So the quality of the anime is going to look a bit different. It's not going to look bad in general. It's going to look a bit different, more consistent, and the details in the background, everything is going to be highlighted, and it's going to be more better in some aspects. It's going to be great. And apparently it's going to look different from the first PV, and I'm pretty sure it's going to have some voice acting in it. Definitely, it must, because we didn't get that in the first PV. So we might see Denji, Aki, Power actually speak in the second trailer, and I feel like the second trailer might be 1 to 2 minutes long or somewhere along that lines. But regardless, if we are actually going to get a PV, which I highly doubted that we're going to get a PV in the Jump Festa event, if we're actually gonna get it, then it's gonna be great. If you're gonna get it with the voice actors and an actual anime type trailer, It's gonna be great if that happens. Also, what if we actually get the opening theme right on track with it? It's gonna be great if that happens, but I'm pretty sure that's not gonna happen. Actually, I never even thought that we're gonna get the PV in Jump Festa itself, but apparently that's what the leak says, so I don't know what to think about that. If we get it, great. If we don't, I mean, that's what I expected. Anyways, let's move on to the last Chainsawman leak that we got this week. And if you remember, since the beginning of the year, there was a huge war between these two giant companies, that is Crunchyroll and Netflix, over the streaming rights, about who is going to stream Chainsawman and how it's going to go about. Apparently, according to the leaks, Crunchyroll won the war, and Crunchyroll now has the overseas streaming license for Chainsawman. Now, will it be exclusive to Crunchyroll? That's not confirmed yet. Some say it is, some say it isn't. Because if you remember, Jujutsu Kaisen aired on Crunchyroll as well as on Netflix at the same time. So, I mean, not at the same time, it came on Crunchyroll the moment it comes out usually on the TV. And after the entire season came out, it probably shifted to Netflix. We might be able to see the same thing happen with Chainsawman, which we are not sure of yet. Now the question is, if Crunchyroll actually had the overseas streaming license for Chainsawman, why did they not officially announce this? I mean, they announced the Spy X Family streamings that they're gonna do. Why did they not announce this for Chainsawman? Now the reason why I think Crunchyroll hasn't announced it yet is because if we're actually gonna get a trailer in Jump Festa, which I highly doubt we are gonna get, if we actually get a trailer, then we're probably going to see at the end of the trailer a Crunchyroll logo saying that it's going to be streaming on Crunchyroll or something like that, and that's when they're going to do their official announcement for Chainsawman. That might be possible, but other than that, we didn't actually get any official confirmation from either Netflix or Crunchyroll. So we'll have to wait and see for that. But that's it for Chainsawman leaks. Right now we have a leak not related to Chainsawman, but it's related to Tatsuki Fujimoto. Now, one of the first works done by Tatsuki Fujimoto, which is Fire Punch, is apparently getting an anime adaptation. Not actually an anime adaptation, but more of an anime movie type thing. That's not really confirmed how it's going to go about, but we're actually going to see a movie for Fire Punch. Obviously, it's a leak, but if it's true, then it's going to be amazing. Seeing Fire Punch in the big screen would be a dream for me. And also, I'm pretty sure we're going to see the Hell's Paradise anime announcement and trailer. Well, anyways, that's it for this video. We just covered the leaks which happened to come out this week for Chainsawman Jump Festa, and there were nothing more than this, I feel like. But also there is an announcement that I would like to make now, that is on December 18th, 6 PM Japanese time, which is the time we are going to get the actual Chainsawman stage online. I will be live reacting to the trailer too if you're gonna get it. I'll be live reacting to the stage entirely on my channel with some fellow YouTubers who are gonna come here and do the same with me. So please look forward to that. We're going to do the same thing we did for the Chainsawman Part 1 trailer. It was amazing. We had a lot of fun with you guys. So we're probably going to do the same thing on December 18th. So hopefully you guys can come and watch it with us. And that's it for this video. So see you guys in the next video. Peace.